if one of your employees does a very bad job and you lose a contract, that's really bad news for a business. If, put bluntly, you know, a local authority middle manager does a really bad job and loses faith of the person that they're dealing with, there are absolutely no consequences for it. You know, you've got a very hardwired, your business model is very hardwired around money and around being successful about doing that. So it really matters what your people think, and it really matters what your public think, because if either of those go to the wall, you close. And we don't have that same. I'm not suggesting that, you know, there is things that business could always learn from the public sector, and there are things that the public sector could always learn from business. And this is one of them, that there's a sort of consequenceless to actually having miserable staff and running miserable services. There's, you know, and frankly, it's consequenceless to have a leadership debacle over the summer. You know, we've had one particular Conservative government under Boris Johnson that wasn't, you know, didn't quite pan out, certainly on the trust front, as much as one might want it to be, nor has it been, in my view, particularly successful. Then we have this multiple leadership change. Nobody's checked or asked anybody whether we even wanted that. Yeah. So, you know, that's really interesting, I think, at this juncture in British history, that because of the Conservative Party's way of re-electing its leaders, it's very closed. And so that, I'm not saying that's wrong, Ruth. That's the constitution of the Conservative Party, and it's their right to do it that way. But the consequences of the leadership debacle over the summer, as you put it, I think are quite profound.